So YouTube, this is what I had to do for that piece right there. It won't be in until Friday. Now today is Wednesday, so they got to order it. So I had to get another screw, and what that is an oil plug. So I had to put some threading tape and some threaded sealant around it, along with the rubber gasket, and put it inside the hole. It's just a temporary fix until I can get another valve like that one right there, to get another valve like that one. All right, it's just not a coming part. They normally don't go bad, but you know, I have a 99, so because I have a 99, well, there you go. I had that little issue because I have a 99, but nevertheless, everything's gonna work out okay. Everything's gonna work out okay with it. So whenever I get that piece, whenever I can get that piece, you know, I put it on and I can work on my lines in the other tank. Get new fuel lines for the other tank, because I don't know if you watched my previous videos, but I didn't know that my lines on this side wasn't connected. It was over there by it, but it was not connected. So whoever had the truck before me, the company, not the guy that I bought it from, but there you go. You can see those fuel lines right there. Yeah, those are not connected. So whenever I can get work next week, probably next weekend, I would do it. I'm not going to do it this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to be fixing that plug, and I'm going to be running probably like on Saturday. I'm not going to run on Sunday. I'm going to run on Saturday because I have to pay for those repairs that I just did. The fuel lines and that little plug. Even though that plug was just $38 for the plug. The plug wasn't that much for the plug. And I could tell by that little mesh right there that I got, oh, there you go, see, coolant. Got a little coolant leak. And if it's coming this way, which it is, it's coming from up this way, let's see. And okay, it's coming from the screw that holds my coolant reservoir right here. That's a screw right there, and it's coming from the screw right there. So I can add that on to my list of things. Now, the only good part about everything, if you want to look at the good part, you'd be like, oh Lord, look at this. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you buy an old truck. Okay, don't be saying, should I get an older truck, or an older truck where I can pay cash for it? And well, yeah, you get an older truck that you're paying cash for. Well, expect little things to go wrong. Only thing I know for sure is that this engine, this transmission, and my diffs are excellent. So since those are excellent, only thing that I could do at that point, after that, I'm here at this place by Jacksonville Airport, picking up a load, going to Columbia, South Carolina. 281 miles for this trip right here. I'm getting $650 for it. Now, I had the deadhead from Port St. Lucie to Jacksonville. Okay, that's the price that I pay for being in Florida and trying to do these small little runs. All right, so that's the price I pay. But considering that in about 15 minutes I'd be on detention, and the detention rate is $100, that's $650 turn into $750 in 15 minutes, and they haven't even started loading me yet. So I'm gonna have another 100 on top of that 650 to make 750, and that takes care of my fuel from going from Port St. Lucie up to Jacksonville. So I still make out okay. I've been getting detention pay at some places, and in one place I had got a layover pay, which is good because it brings up the price on every single thing. So that's always good on that one. But the South Carolina one, this load right here is taking me to my contracted freight that I got, which is 121 miles away from there where I'm dropping this one off. And that one pays me $18.50 for 600 miles. So I lose a little bit on the run coming up there, but I do make it up with my contracted freight. So that's one thing that I look at. I look at that fact that, hey, you know, I'm not making that much on one. Make like $1.60, $1.70 a mile on one. But at the same time, on my other one, I make a lot of money because it's $18.50 for 600 miles. Okay, so that's almost $270, $280. I don't know the math. Don't quote me on it. I'm like, oh, it wasn't that. It's somewhere around there. So at the end, it still works out to where that I do about 26 to 2,700 miles a week, and I'm making about 56 for that 2,700 miles a week. So if you want to do the math on that, go ahead, you do the math on that. But my cut after fuel and all my expenses and the deductions, my deductions ain't much with the company I'm signed on with. My deductions only come up to $507 a week, and that includes my trailer rental. Okay, that's it for the deductions. And then they take 25% of my gross on top of that. And then in fuel, I'm doing about $7.50 to about $8.25 a week in fuel. So that always leaves me with a little bit over $3,000 in my pocket to be home 5 nights a week and have Saturdays and Sundays off. Not this Saturday, because I got started late this week because replacing my fuel hoses and stuff. So I'm going to work Saturday this week, but it's going to be a load to where that I'm still home by probably 6 o'clock Saturday evening. And I still have Sunday off to do my reset. And then, you know, I get started again. So that's what I do with that. So that's how that works. But anyhow, that's what's going on with my little check valve for my fuel pump. That is what's going on with it. But it's holding. It's not leaking any air or anything like that. So that's another thing that I'm looking at, that it's not leaking any air. As long as it's not leaking any air or any fuel, I'm good. And the only time you really use that is when they check in your fuel pump PSI to make sure everything is going right again. But I'm still gonna want to get the right part to fix it and make sure that I'm right with all that particular stuff. It's almost time for me to get the truck serviced as well. And then once I get it serviced, you know, get new air filters, new fuel filter. Well, that is a brand new fuel filter that's on it right now. That one, because when I replaced the lines, I replaced the fuel filter as well. But I still get one anyway. It's not going to hurt to have another fuel filter on it whatsoever. But yeah, so got to get that. And then, of course, I'm going to go to start replacing all these other hoses. Even though these hoses is okay, but I'm going to get them all my hoses and stuff replaced. I'm going to get my battery lines and cables and stuff replaced, all in due time. I'm just going to do a little bit by little bit, you know, trying to get this truck ready and stuff. Also, even though my tires and stuff is good, I don't know if y'all can see them, but anyway, yeah, get new tires because they are recaps, and I just don't like recaps. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna put them right here. Yes, sir. Put them right there. But all right, y'all, there's enough of this in video. Just two of them. I'm gonna get the two best ones, and I'm gonna put the other ones inside my garage, and I'm gonna put the two right here. Or I'll probably put one right here and get one trailer tire, and put one trailer tire right here, and just have two. I can use two drives. I can put a drive on the trailer until in case I have a blowout, at least I will have it and it'll be ready to go. See what I'm saying? All right, I'll talk to y'all later, but that was the update on everything.